All aboard! First stop, Animation Station, the one-stop shop for all of your animation needs, wants, and desires. Whether you're a newbie, an educator, a student, an enthusiast or hobbyist, or even a professional wanting to show off those skills and help others, this place has it all. Greetings, passengers. This is your conductor, Cedriana speaking. We will be traveling through the world of animation and learning all about its capabilities and why it should be included and taught in K-12. So sit tight and enjoy the ride. Now that introductions are out of the way and everyone's on board, I will guide you through why animation is a big deal to teach and learn, why it should be incorporated into schools, as well as different types of animation and projects that can be completed. Number 1. School-age students tend to be more knowledgeable about animation and express interest in the medium. Number 2. Access to the World Wide Web and the advancement of technology has allowed for information that was once inaccessible to become accessible, and in this case, that means information about animation and its practices. Number 3. Animation is a useful tool to teach general education, but is also useful for self-expression and communication in the arts. Number 4. Animation gives children an opportunity to feel a sense of self-efficiency as well as giving them the opportunity to role-play. Number 5. Animation is a multi-level, multi-sensory medium which requires the use of the mind and body. Number 6. Most importantly, it is a fun medium that overlaps with traditional art disciplines and is a nice blend of visual and performing arts. Number 7. High art schools perform better in critical competencies and personal dispositions than their low art counterparts. There are several types of animation and many different ways to use these types of animation to create fun and engaging projects. Each type of animation comes with its own set of difficulties, but they all follow the basic principles of animation and a pipeline. Number 1. 2D traditional animation. Traditional animation includes pen and paper, which includes cel, flipbooks, thaumatropes, and cutout paper animation. The first 2D cel animated feature film was created by Walt Disney called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which made its debut in 1937. Number 2. 2D digital animation. Digital animation uses the same process as 2D traditional animation. However, the advantages of digital animation is that it is cost and time efficient due to the animation pipeline process being streamlined because of the switch to digital art. The majority of 2D animated shows and feature films created in modern day are done digitally. The industry standard program of use for 2D animation is Toon Boom Harmony Premium. Number 3. 3D computer animation and modeling. 3D animation includes the use of Maya, 3ds Max, Blender, CGI, motion capture, as well as other 3D programs. The first CGI/3D animated feature film is Toy Story, which was created by Pixar and made its debut in 1995. Number 4. Claymation or clay animation. Claymation is created by using plastilina clay, which is a wax-based clay, so it will not dry out, crack, or weep oil. Claymation animators will sculpt characters as well as different assets for the character to create the illusion of motion using the stop-motion process. The first animated claymation feature film is Chicken Run, which was created by Aardman Animation and made its debut in 2000. Number 5. Stop motion. Stop motion is the process of taking still images and turning them into an animation sequence. This can include puppet animation, cutout, paper animation, claymation, and movable figures, i.e. Lego characters. The first animated stop-motion short film is called The Humpty Dumpty Circus, created by James Stewart Blackton and Albert E. Smith in 1898. Number 6. Motion graphics. Motion graphics blends animation and traditional graphic design to create visually engaging promotional videos, presentations, logos, intro sequences, and much more. Motion graphics dates back to the 1800s, but was coined as an animation form by John Whitney, who co-founded Motion Graphics, Inc. Here I will show short videos of each type of animation and the types of project you can complete. 2D traditional. Cell animation. Painting a cell and learning the history of cell animation. Thaumatropes. Stick figure flip books. 2D digital animation. Ball bounces. Stick figures. Inanimate object. Experimental and abstract animation. 3D computer modeling. 3D modeling a book, a chair, or any other object. Animating pre-made 3D characters. Claymation. Creating an animation from posing or moving the model and filming or taking still shots. Stop motion. Using posable or movable toys to create a sequence of movements or actions. Using cutouts or drawings to create a sequence of movements or action. Motion graphics. Using video editing software to animate over recorded videos. Creating different motion graphics effects to enhance video presentation. Creating a video presentation using only motion graphics. Now that I have gone over animation in K-12 setting and have given types of engaging and fun projects students could do, here is why the animation pathway for Georgia should be adopted statewide and included in all high schools. Number 1. The animation field has many career pathways students could choose from after graduating with an associate's in animation if they wish to continue their studies at a college or university with an animation degree. Number 2. Georgia has major and small animation studios that are looking for new and upcoming talents, so why not fill those positions with homegrown creative talent? Number 3. Georgia is home to SCAD, Kennesaw State, and the Art Institute of Atlanta, which has amazing programs for animation and professors eager to teach the next generation of animators. Number 4. Doing so will bring new talent professionals and enhance the animation industry as well as the film industry in Georgia. This will bring in even more revenue for the state and show off Georgia even more as an ever-growing state for film and animation. Number 5. Many art forms come and go within the realm of the arts. However, two forms of art that will always be around is graphic design and animation, due to their multifunctional purpose from entertainment down to professional advantages of design. Animation is an umbrella term when it comes to the types of animation jobs one could pursue. Depending on strengths and interests, one could work in pre-production, production, or post-production. The field types for animation are video game design and development, feature film animation, television animation, motion graphics, marketing, medical animation, whiteboard animation, and so much more. Pre-production works out the details of the story, design, character, and plans the shots. Animation producer, production coordinator, background artist, art director, character designer, head of story, 3D modeler for characters and backgrounds, storyboard artist, live action, as well as 2D and 3D animation, concept artist, and animation writer. Production: animation director, rigging director, 2D animator, 3D animator, stop motion animator, character animator, cleanup and colorist artist, digital ink and paint artist, keyframe animator, texture artist, prop artist, layout artist, lighting artist, rigging artist, special and visual effects artist, and tweener. Post-production: image editor, rendering artist, film and video editor, sound designer, composer. Other animation jobs include motion graphics artist and animator, video game designer, forensic animator, and video game animator. Animation is a medium worth investing in and giving students the opportunity to learn it. As a young artist in high school, I wanted to be an animator, but was told that there is no money in the arts, and no one was willing or knew what direction to point me in for finding information and to start my journey to become an animator. This is why I want to push the Georgia State Board of Education to include animation pathway they created into all school districts so that the students that want this will have the resources to pursue it and earn an associate's degree by the end of high school, or have a strong animation portfolio to help further their academic career through college. I know that finding information, resources, and reference points for animation can be daunting and time-consuming, which brings me to my final conclusion, Animation Station. Animation Station is a website that will host links to PDFs, videos, resources, blog posts, school information, connections to animation and art events, volunteer, mentorship programs, etc. This website will be your one-stop shop where you can ask questions and get answers, and find whatever you need, whether you're a student, educator, or hobbyist. We have now reached our final destination aboard Animation Station. I hope that this journey has been enlightening for you about animation and its capabilities. Thank you for being aboard.
Sojourner Simpson, and I will be showing you my website, SMS animationstation.com. So type that in, SMS animationstation.com. Alright, so we get to my landing page. I have my logo up here in left screen. Overview with the ever-growing industry of entertainment and animation. This website will hopefully be able to bridge the gaps for high school students and others who are pursuing animation and need or want resources that will help them further their knowledge of animation. SMS Animated now presents Animation Station. Animation Station is the first stop in entering into the world of animation. This website is dedicated to all who have an interest in animation, whether as an educator to teach it, a student to learn it, or a hobbyist looking to explore something new. This site will give you the access to necessary resources for whatever your desire is and introduce you to the world of animation. So, we have the about in the header. We have the about, educator's cabin, resource cabin, Confessions of an Animator, which will be a blog that will details my first year as a art education teacher or art teacher, as an individual who went to school for animation and didn't go the art education route, and how I incorporate animation into general art education. And then I have my contact. So under the educator's cabin, we have traditional animation, claymation, stop motion, 3D modeling and animation, 2D digital, and motion graphics. So in the educator's cabin, there will be lesson plans, where you can automatically download a docx file. It will have Georgia standards already listed, but this will be up to you to edit if you want, add or take away whatever you deem fit. And for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to click on claymation. So we have the claymation lesson plans, kindergarten through second grade on this side, third grade through fifth grade on this side. So the purpose of this is to clay model. The students learn to work with clay, and really just build their knowledge about the different cultures and practices with clay and the different types of clay and so on and so forth. So if you click either one of these buttons, a pop-up box will pop up asking, do you want to allow downloads on smsanimationstation.com. And then you can change the preferences if you don't want. So I'm gonna click cancel because I already have this downloaded onto my computer. Well, not downloaded onto my computer, but in my drive. Hit cancel, and then there will be video resources when you click this, which is going to take you straight to the resource cabin for this specific tab, which is claymation. Filming claymation. Right now we're viewing all the videos. For reference, making an armature would be more for 4th and 5th graders and up. It's a little bit more advanced for the younger students, unless they are showing very great signs that they are very advanced enough to do this. Building a model puppet, a clay puppet for claymation could involve something as simple as show the very end of this video what he did.
It's appealing in a different way. Claymation is visually interesting.
This character isn't that detailed.
Automatic diving board activated.
It's very clunky. This would be how to create a stop motion puppet would be more advanced for like 3rd graders and 5th graders versus K through 2nd. Next, I will show my mock lesson plan for my clay modeling animation lesson. This is Suave. He is my my mascot for Animation Station. For K through 2nd, I don't see this taking more than 1 to 2 days. Lesson title: With the Clay, Many Uses of Clay in Culture and Fine Arts. So this particular lesson plan is actually a part of the unit I want to teach, which is a unit about clay. So we work with air drying clay, ceramic clay or baking clay, plastilina clay, which would be suited for stop motion because it can be used over and over. And then they play with the clay, experiment with the clay, learning how to roll and pinch, modeling for kindergarten. First grade. second grade. And this is the instruction and activity. So step 1, students will discuss different types of ways clay is used in fine arts and different types of clay. And will be introduced to clay animation and modeling. Students will be read a children's story to promote creativity for the project. Most claymation, clay modeling projects I've seen have been done with The Very Hungry Caterpillar or a story similar to that. So that would, because it's the easiest, very easy to make a caterpillar for kindergartners and first graders and second graders who haven't really had a chance to work with clay or new to clay. The materials: plastilina clay, sculpting tools, various templates, just in case the students might need a little extra help for the ones that are struggling. I say students will pick a character or object, but everyone will probably clay model a caterpillar and maybe like some leaves or like an apple. Very simple things. Students who are struggling with the sculpting will get templates of different characters or objects. In this place, objects related to the book, so maybe like a leaf, an apple, flower. Students who are excelling will be pushed to create something that's a little bit more complex, or at least try to create something complex. Assessment, participation, following direction, rubric,